Hey guys, welcome back to Uniquely Created. So I've been sitting here for quite a while, waiting for the Temu videos to upload. And I was looking at this heart and I thought, you know what, my sister would really like this. So I think what I'm going to do is make this for my sister so that hopefully when I see her in the hospital, I can bring it to her. So I was thinking of using the black and the blue sparkles. I'm gonna add just a little bit. I have both bright blue, I just don't know which one's open. Just a little bit of alcohol ink, a little drop probably of the black just for the background of the black, and then I'm going to use silver as well. So I'm going to mix all of them together, add a little bit of clear, and we'll see how this comes out. I've never done it where I mix a bunch of colors together like that, but I've seen a lot of people do things like that, like containers and stuff like that, so I want to see how it turns out. I also have this container beside me, the one that it's like a screw-on container. So I'm going to do the same colors with this as well, so that she can have a container and a little heart decoration. So that's what I'm going to do today. I was sitting here thinking I'm not going to do anything at all, and then I was looking at everything and thought, you know what, I'm going to do something for my sissy. Actually, one of her friends made a comment on the Facebook. If you guys haven't been following my Facebook, it is Uniquely Created. I couldn't put Uniquely Created by Alexa, but that is the email that it goes by, so you can search it that way as well. So she had commented and said, make something for your sister, and that kind of sparked this. So that's what we're gonna do today. Or even though I just talked to you like maybe an hour ago, that's what we're gonna do. So oh, now I saw this blue. No, I think she's gonna like this blue better. All right. She doesn't like pink. I would do pink because I just got these sparkles in today. Or got them in, but I didn't open them yet. But she doesn't like pink, so no pink today. So let me just get some gloves on. Just gonna grab a pair here and some paper towel. I feel like I'm new all over again because it's been a while since I've actually done this, but let's get this done and do it for my sister. And then hopefully I can bring it to her in the hospital when I go see her. When I can finally spend some time with her. I'm gonna kick everybody else out of the hospital because everybody's gotten to see her but me. And kick everybody out, and it's just gonna be me and my sissy. Nobody else is gonna be allowed to see her. End of story. Being petty, I know, but I don't care. Just me and my sissy. That's it. Alright. So this is probably going to take quite a bit of resin, as well as this. So let me just double check. This is open. I know, I think I used it. Yes, I did. Okay. So that's open. This is brand new. Let me just open it off camera, just because I don't want to get sparkles everywhere. Make sure I have everything open. This I've already used. Yep, and just got sparkles absolutely all over me. Wonderful. Well, let me just put it in one of these cups here. Just make sure I remember which cup goes with which one. And then let me see which one of these is open. It's this one. Perfect. So I'll put this one away. And let's make something nice for my sissy. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make up about 12 ounces. If I have extra, maybe I should do 16. I think I'm gonna do 16. If I have extra, I've got so many things that I can make, but I don't want to have not enough, so I'm just gonna make up 16 ounces, and that is almost this entire cup, but that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna have 8 ounces in either one of these, but I do have the bigger ones just under me, so I'll just fill with that. So I hope everybody's been okay. I've been really worried about my sister, but at least this is giving me something to look forward to. And making her something. I always love making her things, and then she's always like, you gotta stop and you gotta sell your things. I'm like, but I like making you things. So at least now she can't complain when I bring her something to the hospital. I'll be like, but I made it, so you gotta have it. Okay, so that's about 6 of A. So let me just get the big container of A. I've got more behind me too, but I think I should have enough of this one. Don't mind this container, it's got lots of stuff on it. It's been under my desk for a while now. I feel like I haven't created in forever, so. Okay. So that's 8 of A, and we'll get 8 of B. Yeah, I've got 4 more gallons behind me that I haven't even been able to touch yet, but because everything happened, and then I have a gingerbread house that's like half done. I have a bunch of Christmas stuff all around me. I think it was because I was looking at the Christmas stuff that I was really feeling like I don't want to do this, because Christmas was just such a very difficult time for our family. So I think that was the reason why I was feeling like I didn't want to create, and I had no will to create anything, and that's okay for now. Like, I might want to just finish that gingerbread house and then, you know, come back to that later when I'm feeling a little more upbeat about everything. But for now, I don't need to push myself. Only need a little bit more. It looks like I had more B than I did A. So I don't want to push myself to do something that I'm not comfortable right now with doing. So I just figured, you know what? The heart was sitting in front of me, and I kept looking at it thinking, oh, it's so cute. But I couldn't think about anything, and I don't know why. I was just sitting here looking at, let me just, can I go out? No, I can only zoom in. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna zoom out because very close, too close. For me to get that done. Wow, this thing is so loud. Can't believe how loud it is. All right, I'll let that drain out there. And I'm just going to grab, I really have no room for anything. Probably shouldn't have started another project right now and just cleaned up, but yeah, That's alright. As soon as I thought about doing something for my sister, I finally got excited to do something again, so I know she's gonna be happy to hear that. Alright. Just want to make sure I'm getting all the sides and the bottom. Again, if this is your first time and you're watching me, just want to make sure you mix it all together, else it won't cure properly. You want to mix for at least 3 minutes. Alright, so it is a little bubbly, but I'm not going to put it in the vacuum chamber until I separate them. I am going to keep some clear because I was told if you use just a little bit of clear when you're mixing the colors, they don't come out muddy. So I'm gonna try and do that today. Let's see how that works out, since I haven't done it yet. All right, I'm just wiping this off and breaking the paper towel and getting my gloves all dirty, and you know, just doing everything I shouldn't be doing. Just don't want to get resin everywhere. This is exactly why I didn't want to start doing anything too soon, because I didn't want to start making messes everywhere that didn't need to be made. So this will be the black, because I already added some of the black sparkle in here. So I'm seeing cat hair everywhere. I had my cat on my lap earlier. Honestly, just trying to keep myself warm because I was cold. I'll just put 3 ounces in here. And I'm also going to add glue just to make sure the sparkles don't sink. Maybe I'll do 4 ounces of each. Ooh, I'm glad I did that pretty fast. Okay. We'll do 4 ounces of each, and then whatever's left will cat hair inside or outside? Outside. Whatever's left we'll keep clear. And we'll just put in a little bit of clear after each color so it doesn't get muddy. Yeah, that's good. All right. So let's start with the silver. I just want to add, see, I didn't want to add too much silver. I just wanted a little bit, but do I want 4 ounces of silver? I wanted more of the blue and the black sparkle than the silver. I kind of just wanted the silver to be like just extra little bit of I don't want to put more than 5 ounces in each cup because I don't want it to go over in my vacuum chamber. So I think 5 ounces is even cutting it pretty close. So I just don't want to put too much so that it spills in the vacuum chamber, because I have had it go over a few times. Yeah, that's about right. So that's just over 2 ounces. Not quite 2.5, but oh, maybe 2.5 actually, now that it's settling. Let me grab my spoon and I just want to mix up enough to see these. I'm using the L8K resin. Sorry guys, I didn't show you. The L8K resin metallic pigment powder. That's probably way too much, to be honest, but that's okay. Let me just get some tongue depressors. I know I call them tongue depressors. You guys probably call them something else, but that's what they are to me, and I can't get that thought out of my head. I think some people call them craft sticks. I call them tongue depressors. I don't know. Bear with me. I know I do things a little funny over here, but that's just me. Okay, that's a perfect silver color. Just want to make sure I have it all mixed in nice and good. I was going to add some sparkles to the silver, but I really don't think that they're even going to show. Like the black pigment paste, I'm just going to add like a drop, like a little bit. Not going to add too much because I want the sparkles to show more. So there's a silver. Okay, wait, is this the black or is this the black? This one's the black. Okay, with the alcohol ink, so I'm going to use the bright blue in the Fans Riche. With the alcohol ink, it's nice and see-through anyway, so it doesn't really matter how much you add to it, but I don't want to add too much to make it too dark because I want these to be the center of attention. Oh, okay. I know I opened you before we started, so there we go. That's what I want. Definitely want this color to be the center of attention. So add a tiny little bit of glue. Oh, and a drop of glue is already ready. And we'll get this mixed up. Now, if you're new to using sparkles and you're wondering why I'm adding the glue makes the resin, so see how it's like more of a gloopy texture? So that's how it makes it so it doesn't sink. All the sparkles won't sink down to the bottom and then it'll be clear resin. It'll actually allow the sparkles to kind of elevate throughout your piece. So you can still see a lot of the clear. I might just add a little more blue. But that's why I like using the alcohol ink, because it's see-through, so it still gives it a little bit of color, but not so much like the mica powders where you wouldn't be able to see what you're using. Like the sparkles kind of go missing in your project if you use sparkles with them. They do show a little bit, but not as much as I'd like. Yeah, that's better. Just gives it enough blue to make that pop. That's perfect. I likey. Okay. And as you can see, it's still drippy, but it is gloopy. I'll show you the difference between the mica and this one. So you see the difference. That's, some people might put more glue in this. I'm okay with not any more glue, with just that amount of glue that I have in there. I don't want to put too much because then when you're separating colors, sorry guys, I hit you there. because then when you're separating colors, it's going to be harder because it comes out as one big drop. Think about, like, you know, when you were a kid and you were using slime, it comes out like as one big drop, one big slime bump instead of what you want it to be. So that's what I want to try and avoid. So this, I just want to try to color the resin just a little bit with the black pigment paste, not a lot, just a drop, because this really does color the resin a lot, and you'll see just what that little bit of paste does. I'm not going to add any sparkles yet, and I'll just show you what that did. So that's why I don't want to add, see how quick that colors it? That's why I don't want to add too much, because I really want the sparkles to be the center of attention. All right, let's go ahead and add a lot of sparkles. Yep, about a quarter. And then one little drop of glue. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. I'm using the Elmer's Clear Craft glue. That's the glue you want to use. Also the black paste. I'm just using the Renfio black pigment paste. And the sparkles are all Temu. So I don't have any of them still in their manufacturer bags, but they don't tell you much on the bags anyway, to be completely honest. The bags are really not helpful whatsoever. So yeah. So I don't keep them in the bags, but if you look up sparkles on Temu, you find tons of glitter. And I majority of what I get is the holographic chunky glitter. That's what I'm using here with the big, it's got the big glitter in it as well, the big octagon shapes. I do have fine glitters. I was realizing that for some projects, especially around Christmas, you know, when you're doing some finer things where there's more, like that one ornament that I did that had writing with it, when you do finer things like that, what happens is if you're using thicker glitter like this, if it goes into a fine space and then you try to remove it from the mold, it'll break off because the glitter acts like it contains the whole area. So I found that I needed to get more fine glitter because of that. So that's what I did. And again, all my glitter is from Temu. Everything that I get glitter wise is from them. I know Americans have amazing companies for glitter, but we do not. So I don't know what's going on with this silver. It keeps getting this interesting film look on the top. I know I didn't leave it open, so it shouldn't be moist. I don't know why it's doing that, but we'll see. So I'm going to get these into the vacuum chamber and try to do that relatively quick, because this isn't a fast acting resin, just so you know. It's not, but it does start to warm up quicker than other resins that I've used. So I just want to try and get it degassed as quick as possible. Okay. So I'm gonna do that and then I will be back. Should I add more blue sparkles in here? Because I really feel like I think I am going to add some more, just because I really feel like I have a lot of black and then the blue is a little more sparse. And it could also be because of the pigment paste, it makes it look like I have more in the black than I actually do, but a little more sparkle never hurts anybody. There we go. Okay, that's really pretty. I really like the three of these colors together. I would usually add like some pink or something, but since my sister doesn't like pink, I'm staying away from that. I don't want to add red. There's some red in the black, so I think these three colors will look really nice together. So I'm gonna go do that, the vacuum chamber, really quick, and I will be back. Alright guys, so like I said, I probably added a little too much and got a little bit of a mess with the black in my vacuum chamber, but that's okay. Will be easy enough to clean. Even though now I have black sparkles literally everywhere, but that's okay. Funny enough, the black was the only one that spilled over, not the blue. And they both have the same amount of resin in it, so, but that's okay. That's all right. I just want to make sure I'm not gonna get resin everywhere. Sparkles are fine. Once you use sparkles, you're gonna get them everywhere. So they're easier to clean once things dry up. But I'm gonna clean my gloves up a little bit. Okay. So again, I've never done this before myself. This mixing of colors. Now I know this heart has holographic design in it, so that should be fun to see how that turns out with the holographic sparkles. And this container that thankfully I just got that hair out of. I swear there's hair everywhere. Okay, I'm just going to do one spritz of alcohol in each one. And I think what we'll do first, let's do this one first, just because it's what's here. And do a little bit of blue, some black over here. Sorry guys if my computer turns on.
Gives you the freedom to tell your story with a professional website that reflects who you are and what you have to offer.
That's very interesting. I don't want too much silver. I just want drips of silver. Sorry guys, I'll get my computer
to meet your needs and achieve your goals. Create a unique visual experience that enhances.
I have, okay, I don't know why I'm holding the clear. I thought I was going to use the clear in this one, but I don't think I am. I'm just going to keep using these colors. And just a little drop of silver in with it. That's very interesting what the silver is doing. I guess we'll see how it turns out, shall we? That's what resin is like. You just try it out and see what happens. So I think that's what we'll do. I'm making an absolute mess, but that's okay. Anything for my sissy poo. Okay. That I think is enough. Wow. Okay, so I think what I do want to do is start off with, I like these colors together though. I hope it turns out looking good because I really like that mix together. So let me make sure that's in frame. So I'm going to do a little bit of black. A little bit of silver. A little bit of blue. And then they say to do a little bit of clear before you start over again. I really hope I have enough resin. We'll see. I really hope I do. Okay, and then some more black. Silver. I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. Blue. Actually, I can kind of see it from the side. It's very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. And then clear. I think I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of black. God, I'm making an absolute disaster of my table. There we go. Okay, let's see how that turns out. So we'll do the same here. Bit of black. I think I might mix like sides. Blue. A little bit of silver. Oh my God, it's like leaking everywhere. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I'm just waiting for all these big bubbles to come out. Oh, I just dripped some silver in the black. There's a big bubble coming out right here. And that's why I spray it with alcohol first if it's not a custom made mold, because they're expensive and you don't want to ruin a custom made mold. Look at that. That's so interesting. Okay, that's actually full almost. I think I'm just gonna add, should I add black? Yeah, looks like I have a lot of blue. I think I'll add a little more black. Just like I did the bottom of that one. That's cool. I really like what happens when you add the clear. Okay, we'll see how that turns out. That's actually pretty neat. It'll be interesting to see what the resin does. How are we doing here? We look full. I'm just gonna add a little more black. A little more silver. Just in little areas. I think I just want to drip like, I probably should have used a pipette just to add like little bits of silver here and there, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, let's see how that goes. Look at the silver already covering that black. I have resin everywhere. Everywhere. Get another crocodile wipe. Or two, it feels like. No, just one. Okay. Literally have resin everywhere. What molds do I have near me that I could do? I don't have a lot of resin left because the majority of it went on my table. Let's do a little Buddha. My sister doesn't love incense, so, but that's okay. Maybe it'll be one that we can sell instead. Oh my god, look at all this. Okay. See how it wipes the regular mica powder off without an issue. It's just the ones with the sparkles that seems to stick. Okay, well, I do have some clear too. Because the Buddhas are small. You know what? I do have a bowl. If I can't finish the whole bowl, that's okay. Let me just grab it. But I do have this bowl that I really liked that I ordered. And let me see if I can make room here. I probably should have put these somewhere else. Anywhere else. But it's okay. For now, I just want to try and make some room. Got so much going on here. All right. I don't want to put anything on this mouse pad, even though this mouse pad's not going to stay. I don't want to put anything with resin that might stick on it. It actually looks really cool from the side. I wish you guys could see the side of it because it's looking like it's gonna turn out really nice. I really hope this does too. The heart. I wish my sister liked pink. She'd probably say, why didn't you use red? But I don't really know. I guess I could have used red and black, but that's okay. It doesn't look too masculine, right? Girls can like blue and black. She likes orange and stuff too, but I don't have any orange sparkle. And I did it kind of on purpose because she's always like, everything doesn't have to be sparkly. I'll be like, what are you gonna say now about sparkles? Oh god, I miss her little snark. I need my shishy poo back. Alright. So we have this that I got from Temu. This bowl. So I highly doubt I'm gonna have enough resin for it all, but it won't hurt to just start it maybe and then see how it turns out. Just want to make sure we have enough alcohol going into the little grooves. We'll see how it turns out. I could always add more to it after, but I think it'll be really cool. I really like these colors together. So I'll start with the blue. We'll do a little black, a little silver, and then because we have more blue, right? I actually have a lot more clear than anything else. So a little black. A little silver. That even looks cool. I know it's not going to stay that way, but I just think that looks cool. Okay. And then some clear. I'm really intrigued to see how this turns out. And some blue. Some black. I'm adding more blue because I want to see if the black and the silver kind of streak through. If you guys can kind of get what I'm trying to say. My hands are so full of resin, or my gloves, not my hands. I'm being careful, guys, I promise. Some clear. I mean, it's almost filling up. I'm just gonna add the rest of the clear that's here. Be surprised if that's all I needed. I should have looked first at how much resin I was using. But I didn't because I feel like a newbie all over again. Some blue. Actually, yeah, let me do that left-handed. Because we all know I'm left-handed and I do things funny when I try to use the tongue depressor after. And just try and use the rest of the blue. Oh, purple and blue would look nice with some pink. Got so many colors. I just want to see how it turns out. Okay, I know with sparkles it wouldn't necessarily go muddy, but you guys get the point. Like if you're using mica powders, it could definitely become muddy. So this is a good technique, what I've seen people use. So when you're using mica powders, it doesn't get muddy when you want to make things with layers of color. Okay, there's all the blue. And then the rest of the black. Sorry guys, my hand's in the way. I'm just gonna use the blue. Just get the rest of the black out and it's not gonna really matter. I think I'm really gonna like this bowl. This would be a good bowl for like the front entrance if you have a little table to put your keys in, or you know, anything really. There's so many things you could use this bowl for. Kind of like the way the silver is coming up. Now I know I don't have another color for the silver, but I'm just gonna add it. Like to use on top of the silver is what I mean. But I'm just gonna add it and we'll see how it turns out. Look at my gloves. Making a mesh. Making a mesh. I really love it. So right now on this side, I can see it's making swirls on this side. The silver mixing with the black and the blue. It's really pretty. I don't even think I'll need to, we'll see. I might need to add just a little bit on top later, but we'll see. I should probably make up just a little bit more to add to it. At least to get it to the top of the brim here. But I really love what it's like, the designs that it's doing. So here it's doing some Swifties like designs. Over here it's kind of like veining in. It's like you can see a whole bunch of stuff going on. Exciting to see how it turns out. All right. So I think I'm probably gonna do the rest of this, just the like filling of it off camera, because I've got a massive mess to clean. Clearly I haven't been doing this for a while because I've literally made a mess of everything. I may just go ahead and make up some more blue with sparkle just to end it off. Trying to think right now if I want blue with sparkle. Look at all this sparkle. Oh boy, that looks really cool. I love that. It kind of reminds me of galaxy. Of a galaxy. Reminds me of a galaxy. So I think I might just make some blue up. I'm just thinking, yeah, some blue. I don't want to move it too much because I want to see what it does. It's so exciting to see what it does. But sorry if you're seeing my belly, but yeah, I really like the way that looks. I mean, I could add clear, but I don't want the bottom to be boring, and that's me. I think that's just me not wanting things to be boring. Or I could just I don't know. I guess I'll surprise you guys. We'll see when I finish this. I just looked up and it shows that the airdrop of the videos failed, so I'm a little frustrated because I've been sitting here for hours waiting for them to upload. So I really hope I don't have to do that again for the Temu one that I want out for tomorrow. But if I have to, I have to, I guess. It's just really frustrating because I've been sitting here forever trying to do that. But I'm just cleaning off this so I can, I guess it really doesn't matter what I use because there's sparkles everywhere. But I'm going to do something. I'm going to take these gloves off because they are absolutely packed with resin. So I'm going to do something in here, and then I will see you guys tomorrow when it's time to unmold these. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to go be with my sissy poo tomorrow, because I'm going crazy at home, guys. I'm going crazy. I can't tell you how crazy I'm going. I just want to be with her. And not being able to go near her because I was sick is just driving me mental. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go. So, I will see you guys when it's unmold time. Bye. Hey guys, I'm back. So, it's time to unmold. As you can see, I've done quite a bit more since the last video. I ended up doing some blue sparkle and got it all in my silicone cup, so I'm gonna have to see how to remove that later, but I ended up making a little bit too much, so I made a rose as well, but I didn't finish it so that I can finish after. But I was looking at this and I love the way it looks. It looks really cool, to be honest. So even though I may not give these to my sister, I've got my son out here right now because I said to him, I think these colors are a little too masculine. So I may give them to my son and then make them again for my sister, but let's take a look. So we'll unmold the first thing that we made, which is this holographic heart. And this can kind of go for my son too for Valentine's Day because he's my Valentine. He's always been my Valentine. Even though he's a big shit, right? Oops, I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on YouTube, but so you can see it's still a little soft, but oh wow, I really like that. Wow, that turned out really nice. So even though there is overage, I can peel off this overage, but I really, really like the holographic from that. That's really nice. Yes, miss, I need my nails cut. Can I help you? Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna clean this up just a little bit before I show you. So it does need to sit for a little bit longer because it does need to cure a little bit longer, but just to show you guys, look at that. That is so cool. So, I mean, you can use this for, you can put people's names on it. Like if this was the one I was going to give to my sister, I could always put like with a little sticker, since I don't have a cricket. No, I really want a cricket. I could put like Sissy Poo down here, but since I think this is going to be for my son, I'm going to leave it for him and he can see what he thinks. But I absolutely love that effect that it gives it up at the top. So that's the holographic effect from the mold itself. So my son's out here right now. He just came home from soccer practice. He plays soccer professionally, so he just came home from practice. So I'll let him see that, but we'll unmold the other stuff as well. So I think I'm going to do the same technique depending on how these turn out for my sister, and then just to try to use some different colors. My son's really good at helping me with color, so maybe he'll help me with that. I was looking at this and look how cool it looks with the clear inside. It's almost like looking in a galaxy. It's so cool. So it is still pretty flexible, but that's okay. I'll just try and be careful pulling it out of the mold. There we go. Ooh, yeah, still pretty flexible. So it's got the grooves in there for you to be able to screw it on the top. So that's the top. I really like that that's the top of the jar. That's super cool. Yeah, I didn't know that that was going to be the top of the jar. Honestly, I wasn't paying enough attention, but I really like that that's the top of the jar because this is so cool, this design. So as you can see, it does need to sit for a while longer. My son just kind of came downstairs after soccer practice and said, okay, what is it you want me to look at? So I just decided to unmold now. All right, let's see this one. Ooh, ooh, okay. All right, I really like this. Wow, guys, that's really cool. So we got the drip here, lines, we got the blue. Oh, I really like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And so as you can see, it does screw on. That's a really cool container. I really like this technique. I'm definitely going to use this technique again. That's a really cool container. Look, babe.
Yeah, it's nice.
Isn't that so cool?
Why doesn't she like it?
I'm not saying she doesn't like it. She doesn't know what it looks like. But do you think this is too masculine for her?
No.
Do you think I should do one with some reds and stuff for her, though?
No, she likes blue.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Look, it's all holographic.
No,
Okay.
she can use that for like.
Let's undo the bowl. But don't you want one? I could do one for Kika too.
Maybe one that's all black.
Let's unclear the bowl and see how the bowl turned out. So again, this was just kind of out of the blue trying this. Oh, look at the edges, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me get it out of the mold because it's still... Oh my God. Look at that. That is so cool. With the clear in there. And then you've got the black and the blue edging. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. No big bubbles. No bubbles at all that I see. And I really like the way that turned out. Wow. That's gorgeous. That actually makes me happy for something I didn't plan on doing. That actually makes me happy seeing it turn out that way. My son seems to think my sister will like it, even though it's blue. He left me now, so. But yeah, no, I really like this, guys. It turned out really nice. I think I'll post it and see what people think. I don't know, I just find the colors are so masculine. So I don't know, but I love it. I really do love it. I love the way they look. I love this container that you can just screw shut. We don't get a lot of those molds that have containers that you can screw shut like that in resin, and I just really love how all this turned out. I can see now why they say to use the clear, because even if you are going to use like mica powders, the clear really does give it that extra layer that it needs. So I'm absolutely in love with this. I think this is phenomenal. Still looking at it, even though my son thinks my sister will like it, I still think it's a little too masculine for my sister. I know it is sparkly, but I don't know. I'll post it and see what people have to say. Oops. I'll post it and see what people have to say. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be too late to get your guys' opinion on it by the time I post it, because I'll either have seen my sister and made another one, or I'd have given her this one. But if I do give her this one, I'll let you guys know how it turned out. If I don't end up giving her this one, then I will show you guys what I do make for her. I won't do another video of the exact same, but you may see these molds being done again. I really love this holographic mold. I think it may be the first holographic one I have. I have no idea. If you guys saw behind me and saw the mess of molds I have, you'd be like, are you sure? But I think it is the first holographic mold I have, but I really like how it's got the 3 hearts. So that would be even cute for a mom that has like 2 children, you know, mommy and her 2 kids, or daddy and his 2 kids. And you can use the stickers to write names on them if you want to. You don't have to. Of course, if you do, even on the other side, it looks really cool. if you do that, if you do put a sticker on it, just make sure you do a clear coat, whether it's UV resin or whatever it may be, drip coat, to make sure that those letters stay in forever, whatever you decide to write on them. But that's it, guys. So that's it for this video. I will finish this rose and show you guys later, but that's it for this one. I really love the way these turned out. I'm ecstatic about them. I don't see them as being something my sister would like see and want for herself. I hope that makes sense. Like, she would love the colors, don't get me wrong, and if I was to give them to her, she'd be like, oh, they're really pretty, but I don't see it as something that my sister would go to the store and buy something for herself like this. But I just absolutely love that. Look at that again. Look how cool that looks. It's so cool. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love this technique. So I think I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it maybe with all mica powders this time. We'll see. I might add a little bit of the thin glitter, not this big chunky glitter. Maybe the fine glitter, and see how that goes. Yeah, I think I'll make my sister a bowl again, because she has a little table by her front door where she could put her keys in it. When she does come home, she has a thing to hang her keys on. She could put her wallet or something in it. No, she got a purse. I don't know. She could probably use it somewhere. And definitely, I mean, everybody could use a jar that you could screw the lid on. I mean, you can use that for any abundance of things. I just absolutely adore the way this turned out. So that's it, guys. Thanks for coming back and seeing me for this really impromptu video after being away for so long. Hopefully now I'll be able to start uploading videos more often. I love you guys for sticking around. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Things have been really rough. Every time I seem to get a breath, something else happens, and we get really stressed out again. So I'm just hoping that everything's gonna start to even out now and everything's gonna be okay. As far as my sister, she did have her major surgery and took a few steps today. She got a little tired after taking her first few steps, and that's quite a right, because she did have some pretty major surgery. So, but it's a really good thing that she took some steps today. So I was able to take a really big relaxing breath after that, and then, you know, some other things happened and now I'm all stressed again, but that's okay. We'll get through it, I hope, eventually. But yeah, I'm really happy you guys are still here. I think I've got my juices going now for creating and being able to get some stuff done now that I finally have the will to create again. And yeah, I'll show you guys when I do unmold what I do make for my sister. But I think that this is just gonna be probably one that I'm gonna put for sale if my son doesn't want it, because I think I'm gonna do something red. I may add pink. She's gonna have to just handle it. But I think I'm just gonna add some other colors for her to make it less masculine. But I still love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I keep saying masculine, and it's not that it's masculine, because obviously it has all the sparkles and everything else. It's just it's just not my sister. I think that's what I'm trying to think of a word for. It's just not my sister. Like, my sister is, she hates pinks, don't get me wrong. She's not a girly girl when it comes to pinks. Like, she likes, her favorite color for the longest time was like yellow and orange. She likes turquoise colors and things like that. So maybe I'll just do it mica colors and do like turquoise and purple, and try to make it more of like a, maybe like a geode type of thing. Not use so many sparkles. Maybe we could use a little bit, but do more of a geode type. I think that would be nicer. I think she would like that a lot more. But definitely I think she could use these too, and I want to make her one of these from me. So yeah, so I'll do these again and I'll show you guys after it's done. But I wanted to show you guys, I wanted to unmold it and see it and show my son and all that. So I'm glad you guys were here with me. I love you guys so very much. Do everything you do with love in your heart, and I hope it comes back to you tenfold. We'll see you guys soon.